So, oh man, sorry, I just went back in time because I realized I never actually hit record. Anyways, hi, I'm Sabrina. I am a painter and writer from Western Montana, and today I am taking you guys through a full, well, almost full painting. Spoiler, I don't actually finish it in this video. You'll have to come back for a vlog when I get the rest of my supplies I need for it. Anyways, you would have seen the underpainting of this piece in another one of my videos. I just went through and did this lovely orange underpainting with some red kind of notes of where I want stuff. And right now I'm just blocking in the most important foreground stuff. The figs, the tulips, the hair, and the painting that is meant to look like it's on the wall. Yeah, this is all done in acrylics, and so I'm a self-taught acrylic painter, and honestly any painter. I took one art kind of class in college, and everything else has been trial by error. Which you may or may not be able to tell. I'm not sure. Anyway, so my usual process is to do the underpainting, block in the most important stuff, and then work back to front. So you can see here I'm doing the sketch for the wallpaper that is going to be in the background, doing it in possibly the most tedious way possible. However, like, now looking back a few days later, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's just really fun. Oh, I just realized I was gonna film a talking point. Please ignore the dishwasher in the background. It's in the front there. My boyfriend is putting shelves up, so hopefully this won't be a problem in the future when I decide to do that versus film. But yeah, here's my progress so far. When I chose out the colors, I wasn't quite sure how complicated. Let me flip. Also, oh gosh, that's bright. Ah gosh, that's more bright. I'm just gonna sit next to Willa, and hope it's not bright. Also, she says hi. He's so sweet. Anyways, is this blurry? Oh my gosh. Sorry, we're just a mess over here today. Realizing with the two colors I chose for the background, I was hoping that the underpainting would tone down those colors a little bit, but I think the contrast is too high for what I want going on in the foreground, so I'm gonna make some decisions if I want to take that lighter or darker just across the board. And I'll probably do that while I go talk to a man about a tractor. That is not a euphemism. We are buying a tractor. So I'm going to think about that on the drive down to the place to deal with financing. And of course I just ruined my new bangs. I have new bangs. Cut them in the middle of the night. Anyways, gosh. I don't know, sorry, this is gonna be a little tangent, but I don't know why I did that. I always do this. I just like decide I need to do something with my hair and then I just chop it because I didn't have hair dye. So I dye it or I chop it. And last night it was chopping at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Anyways, I'm gonna make that decision and then hopefully come back and just keep working on it. I'm also going to change something with the rabbit based on a dream I had last night. She's getting some extra legs. Just, 6-legged rabbits. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so I am back. It's another day with the dishwasher going on in the background. I don't know why I do this to any of us, but yeah, a lot has happened since the last time I filmed. I got kind of sucked into working on this yesterday and just wasn't filming. So yeah, this is kind of where we're at. I did make a decision on the background, added some darker details, this little swirly, and then I actually did like a medium blue wash with this cerulean oh, there we go, blue hue. Just a super light wash, which I'm really happy with how that turned out. And then I've redone the tablecloth kind of thing. I've started shading the bunny, polished up the picture frame a little bit, and then right now I'm working on really just the fig and the tulips, which I'm quite happy with how it's turning out. Ooh, that was quite dark blue. I'll just have to go over it again. But yeah. And I wish, this Prism Violet, it's such a beautiful color, but it's really quite translucent, which I don't love. So you have to like, it takes some extra steps. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna work and probably just keep chipping away at stuff. Just need a different green. Yeah, it's, I think I mentioned in the last vlog that when I started this painting, that I sometimes struggle with greens. I'm very particular about them, and honestly, I kind of hate mixing acrylic paints. However, that will be changing. It's something I'm going to force myself to learn how to do. I think it's really a weak spot in my style. Which is something like, that's ultimately the reason why I decided to do this painting, is just to see, like, really challenge myself, force myself to, like, learn new things, and also just, like, figure out my weak spots. Which it's really been truly invaluable for that case, in that case. And again, you can tell I am working without a script. But yeah, this painting pushed me to get a little more comfortable, and by a little, I mean a lot more comfortable with just making decisions. Something that's also been helping, and I'm not sure how much I've talked about it on this channel, but last spring, so almost a year ago, I had an idea for a Mothman comic based on finding trash in the woods with a friend on a hiking trip, and long story short, that has been such a useful tool to figure out, like, where I'm at artistically, and also just like deciding to do things, like making decisions in the moment and just committing. And I was able to really draw on some of that for this painting, just in making bolder strokes, kind of chunky art style, and it was really fun. It's not perfect. I definitely have room for improvement. However, for my first kind of still life, I'm very pleased with how this painting has turned out so far. And this is how it looks where I've stopped. I did a bunch more painting without filming, and I got really stuck on the hair colors. So I did do a Blick order, and probably in the next week or so, yeah, ignore that, I'm not done. I'll be getting that up. So if you want to see this painting finished, just consider subscribing and liking, and I'll